Good morning. I am GpaSilverMane. Today is day 44, baby. What? Um, I got a couple I want to open this orb here and show you my Shadowlands in U5. And it's a bigger Shadowlands. I don't know that it's too massive, but Ant-Man. Interesting. See, this looks like really a decent offer to me. Uh, Especially for a newer player anyway. It's not terrible by any means. Better than most of the stuff they offer. Alright. So I do want to jump over here real quick. So I'm going to fight this boss node. It should go. I just full auto this stuff. It is U5. Bear that in mind. I got a 221k power team. And I just use Shadowlands all the time, so I'm sure they'll do this in U6 as well. How well or how far, I don't know, but we're going to find out. Now I'll just throw it on full auto and no worries. They all start with offense up, which is huge. So you just cut through everything. The other team don't even get a chance, really. Now, if they get a chance, they could probably hurt us a little bit. I don't even have my Night Nurse T4'd yet for her hills, so that's why I'm going to be interested to see in U6 how she performs in U7 as well. I think they'll be just fine, honestly. And plus, once I start leveling Web Warriors, we'll see how fast they can clear stuff. I do want to jump on my main account and open up 7 of these. I got pretty much everything maxed that I know of in here. Drax, I just maxed him in the arena store, of course. So there's 21 extra shards because I just got him to 500 for max. This is the good drop right here. So, oh gosh, I just got him to 6 stars. Him from milestone orbs and such is just phenomenal. All right. I'm going to jump on my main here, spend some energy and such. Yeah, we're going to go this direction today. We're just going to start in Heroes so we don't forget where we're at. We're going to clear it that way because otherwise I get sidetracked so bad, man. I am editing day 41, 42, and 43 today. I hope to have all 3 out today as soon as possible. So you can all watch that footage and see kind of what I did through them days. As well as I talk about events. I talk about a lot of stuff I don't put in a lot of videos, so I mean, you can get a lot of useful information. I know it can be tedious to some people out there, but I think there's people that actually truly enjoy it as well. I hope it helps. I definitely recommend going and watching it. Alright, so villains. He's on his way to 4. 2 shards at a time, we might be here a while. Went to take my son to school. Oh, we got the Widow. Went to take my son to school this morning, and it was freezing, man. And it wasn't even windy. It was just like that. Air was cold, man. It was so cold out. Welcome to the team, Widow. So she'll help with Skilletary. I don't know why it changed our campaign lane because of that. That's weird. She's almost 5. She's getting closer every day. Bear in mind, we're still only like 5 weeks in, 6 weeks in. So, I mean, it's not like, oh my goodness, they're at 4 stars. We still got 4 more months before I think we'll even be close to being finished with farming up these characters. But we're working on it, for sure. I never buy those calendars on my main either. 10 promos for $3. Are you kidding me, man? I can see somebody spending on it, but I'm not going to. No, thank you. Punisher hit 4. See, no red star's a big difference. You had some red star sat and that just, it'll boom up quite significantly. I want to bring her up so we can get through that content. What do we have for money wise? Alright, we're doing alright. I'm going to wait a second and go shopping. See, my thoughts here are as I have more of these. So I just bought that to be safe. Get them over 100 each. You can burn through 100 like it's nothing. I mean, they take so many per character. I can get these from the ISO campaign, but I'm going to go ahead and grab them because Web Warriors are going to burn through them like no tomorrow. Same with the Mystic gear. Alright. Holy smokes. We got our first war tonight, baby. Make sure, that's why I'm going to get the 3 videos out because I want to publish day 44 tomorrow. And that way you can see the war. It actually starts here soon, I believe. I'm going to have to go look here. Now I'm excited. Oh, goodness. This is going to be awesome. Alright, so 1 hour and 59 minutes till matchmaking. So 4 hours from now, we will be fighting. We will be tearing stuff up, baby. So stoked. 72% with 3 hours to go, just under 3 hours. Oh gosh, I gotta fight the Hulks. This is gonna be scary. Alright. So I will do the raids on my own, the blitzes on my own. Actually, I want to go into blitz right now. I can just burn through blitz. This is awesome, man. Oh, we're going to war. Assemble the army. Assemble the army. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. So I only have 10 teams built. I'm not going to throw teams together that are only 180 power. It's worthless. It's a guaranteed loss. I don't need them right now. I'll wait. And I don't want to take up my 15 slots. I want to use teams I actually feel I can win with, or, you know, pick an opponent I can beat type of deal. Miles really puts out some awesome damage, I will say that. It's quite significant. Alright. Boom. It's crazy the day has come that we have to be fearful of the Ravagers. So this is my first big boys, major leagues of Blitz. See, I don't like big Captain Marvels. They're scary. And even though we could beat them, I don't necessarily want to push into them. You know what I mean? The trains just go blowing by, man. I'm telling you. I had one that was putting across the tracks. It's like, what are you doing, man? blaring your horn, you're not even moving, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on this. Arena, raids. I'll be back for free energy. As well to shop again. And then it's wartime, baby. And I'm going to be recording all the footage. I'll probably edit through some of it, but that way you can kind of see how I mark the rooms, why. I don't know that there'll be a lot to it in the beginning, but you have to go through and look through their rosters, look through your opponent's power levels and such. And that's how you decide which room to attack. It's quite interesting. Do I need to spend my ISO? I already did, I thought. Alright. Bam. Okay. Let's grab our loot real quick. But I think it'd be cool to see. On you, buddy. Sabretooth. Kitty Pride. Oh my goodness, he's a brawler? Everybody's a brawler these days, huh? I was wondering if we had 2 charges today. Fuse her up. And I don't even know what I run him as. I didn't really use him on my main. He's on a war defense. Regular crit. Attack primary target. Damage, damage, damage. Alright, so he's just pure damage. He's not going to be... I don't know that we're going to run him as a striker. If Omega Red is an ally, this attack does an additional 30% piercing on each target. Wow. Play offense down, so I'm wondering skirmisher maybe, raider. He's hitting multiple targets, now he's hitting multiple targets again. Rebound chain. 3 to 5. Apply bleed for 2 turns. 5 to 6 targets. And it's a rebound chain. That's a lot of damage. I'm thinking raider right now. Apply bleed, rebound chain. Disrupted to each protector target for this action. Oh. So the disrupted will land is what it's saying. See what this got's here. Gain 5% damage. Wow. If Mr. Sinister Omega Red is an ally, gain 20% crit chance. That's huge. Okay, so he's got some built-in crit. On turn, he's going to self-heal. Gain a 5% chance to assist on non-attack abilities. What's that say? Per Marauders. Okay. I need to change that to Weapon X. Per Weapon X. Alright, so we're going Raider. He hits tons of targets and he has some built-in crit. Omega Red is going to be on this dude's team in my roster. So, I hope you all can see how I'm kind of coming to the conclusion of what I'm going to use on them. And I could easily run Skirmisher or Striker just for flat more damage on each of his hits. You know what I'm saying? But I need somebody to pump out the vulnerables. And I don't know what the rest of the team's going to do yet. So currently, he's going to be a Raider. I'm just going to take him to number 3 till I know more about it. And I'd have to get a look at his team, look at each of their kits, and then work out who's running what. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I just don't want to run 5 Raiders, or, you know, if nobody's going to take advantage of a vulnerable, I may not even run it type of deal. All right. Claim that up. Equip. Spider-Man. Donations. I don't think I can yet. No. Stark Tech. See, and it's easy in the beginning, but when these are all cost like 800 or something, you know, it gets quite pricey. You're not able to max them all at the same time. It takes quite a while. And I think the Alliance goes to level 80 is what I want to say. Raids and Arena. Okay. Ooh, some more red stars. What? Saving them for the Web Warriors. So we hit the 1800 every 2 days, and that's how you get your cores to accumulate. Is getting 1800 energy spent every 2 days. It's quite wonderful. Dang, I can see that plane, dude. He's probably 500 feet away, but it's still really cool. It's flying awfully low. See, we're at 133,000, and we're not doing wars yet. With the wars starting now, we're going to easily hit it. 10, almost 11K there. That's sick. And I play my butt off here, guys, so a lot of it might be because I don't blitz as much, I would guess, maybe. I don't know why I don't have as many points, you know what I'm saying? Brick must be blitzing a lot. A lot of blitzing. Yeah, he's blitzing a lot. Amazing numbers. See, in Islania, Isolnia, joined us, and she was below level 50. And she's 15th in the line. She's rocking it. She's right in the fray with everybody. She's really setting the standard. These numbers have got to come up. We got a day and 8 hours, so if they participate in wars, these numbers will come up. Because I mean, we can counter for some of this, but that's not everybody else's responsibility. You know what I mean? And we're not even saying 7,000 at this point, because we don't have wars. We're saying 5,000, so it's going to be 7,000 soon. I hope some of our Alliance members down there actually see the videos and understand. Because that'll be a reason to remove you. Put somebody in. I don't care if they suck at war. I don't care if they suck at raids. I don't care if they're a newer player. If they're putting in their participation from doing actions in the game, actually playing the game, and donating their 10K every day, they're going to be in the Alliance. Straight up. That's a scary looking team, man. I don't see me getting an easy win at all. We're going to try this one. All right. We shall return. After we dominate these people. Ha 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 ha. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so it's kind of a trick question. Why do they all have offense up? Whatever, Shang-Chi. Just go around kicking everybody in the face. You think that's okay? You think that's normal to kick people in the face? Jeez. The guy's a beast. Beast mode. Oh my goodness, I'm going to win this? I accept that. It's going to be a close one. Oh yeah, we got you, buddy. Slow down. No running in the halls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hit this one. Boom. Flip them all. No, didn't flip anything. That sucks. We're going to auto it and see which Icarus wins. See, now I'm not running Striker on mine, so... Him neither. He must be Raider as well. Whew. Broke a sweat doing that fight. That was scary, man. Alright, folks. We'll see you back here in a little bit for energy and shopping, and then it's war. So everything just reset. About to get energy, do some shopping. Then I'm going to grab some lunch and get ready for war. So since I'm at such a high tier, I want to start with my strongest team so I can get more points. Hopefully. Because if I were to go to the bottom of my teams, the weak ones, I'd drop this tier way back. It just doesn't utilize your points very well. Ooh, that hurt. No, we're not fighting that. Gotta stay away from synergies. I'm actually burning through DD2 right now with Cersei and Icarus. I went ahead and filled up the team. I'm just trying to get a new record on it. I will have a video coming out covering Dark Dimension. Obviously starting with DD2 and then DD1. And how to get through them the fastest to boost your roster with gear and gold. Alright. So they found us an opponent. Now we just got to wait 2 hours for the fight to start. So stoked, man. So stoked. It's going to be wonderful. We are using kind of a mid to end game setup for defense here. But the strategy should still work, barring... We have one player that has 6 million, another player that has 3 million, but we're overall 21 million. So those two players have got to be able to clear the strong defenses we might run into, which can offset it a lot. It was like when I started in Titans Reborn. I was really small, but we had a player that had like 8-9 million. And it put us against these big alliances where they had multiple people at like 2 or 3 million TCP, right? And they would just blow our little teams apart and stuff. And we would have trouble battling through them. Just because that one person puts you in a higher bracket, essentially. I mean, if we didn't have that 6 million, our alliance wouldn't be as strong, but we'd have a person that, let's say, is at 1 million. We'd be fighting alliances that are 5 million power weaker over one member. And that way we'd be more competitive in that aspect. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it turns out here. I wish I could buy that for $1. Someday. On my other account, it might actually offer that to me eventually. Maybe. Ooh, I like that offer. She is in the arena store, but she is an amazing character. And some energy. I don't know. That's on point. 50 shards for $5. She's not like the best or nothing, you know, but she's an awesome character. I like her. So I'm going to do I'm thinking about starting a new series as well. I'm not going to change the series I'm already covering, but it's going to be Marvel Strike Force in under 10 minutes. Or something like that. And I'll go into more detail later on. After I work out all the ideas here, the kinks in it, and figure out how I'm actually going to do it. But I want to see how it works if I do shorter videos with less information, just more focused on specific topics, you know what I mean, and just burn through them as fast as I can. Bear in mind, you're going to lose a lot of information. You're not going to get all the full details or explanation, and I hope that it doesn't make people misconstrue what I'm saying. Is what my only concern is. I don't want people to think one thing if I mean another, you know, because I had to rush through it and I couldn't explain what I meant, type of deal. But if it bolsters our community and subscribers and stuff, that's what I'll start doing all the time. Making shorter videos. I might just have to change how many videos I make or something. Essentially, that way I can get all my information out still, just in shorter periods. You know what I mean? Alright, 4-star. Anti-Venom! See, and I won't be grabbing him anytime soon. That's just from premium orbs and stuff. He'll be a late game farm for me anyway. Colson, what up, man? I do need to save a little bit just for mini uniques on purple. I want to get my Icarus and Cersei. Well, I don't need to yet, but soon I'm going to start saving these credits. Because once I hit level 70, I want to clear Dark Dimension 2 right away. I don't know that it's possible, but I'm going to try. I believe with Cersei, Icarus, and at G13, and then a few others, maybe just them two, you could probably clear it, but you might have to slug through it a little bit. I don't know how if they can carry it on their own at G13 or not. I went in with G15, 6-star Icarus, 4-star or 5-star Cersei, I believe. So I had like 250k power with just those two, but I just slugged through it. Like, I kill everything. So it'll be interesting to see if I can do it at G13. I don't want to tell people they can, but obviously that'd be the best route currently to go. Would be Cersei, Icarus, and then a couple plug and plays. If nothing else, they will work really, really well with Moon Knight, White Tiger, and then you could throw in, let's say, Night Nurse as a healer, if you even need that, or you could throw in Electra because she's a mystic, or a plug and play. But Moon Knight and White Tiger are mystics, and they work really, really well with Cersei and Icarus. I've actually switched my arena team on my level 68 because they're just that good. Alright. We will take it. 1 million. No, not today. He said not today. Dang it. I was hoping. Hoping and a praying and a wishing type of deal, but it didn't happen, man. Also, your web warriors, I mean, they could absolutely clear it, but they can't do Dark Dimension 1 because you won't be able to farm them, and that's the bad part. At least not right away, I wouldn't imagine. So, ooh, White Tiger, finally. Scarlet Witch. So that's the only bad thing about Web Warriors. You can't get them to 6-star to do Dark Dimension 1. Let me write her down. Scarlet Witch. And she really needs a rework, honestly. She's one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, I think. And and she's just in here. She's quite awful. So I'm at 241. That's kind of scary. We are going to spend a little bit of gold here and get our milestone reached. So we need 300K, 304,000 spent. We can do that. Way too much. There we go. 52 it is. I want to see how much more we got to spend here. 304th. I'll just equip peace and that'll tell us. Alright, 7,000 more. That'll work. Go over a little bit. Come on, Moon Knight. Taking him to the top. Alright, so I'm going to grab some lunch. Talk with the Alliance while after a bit here. And get ready for that war. It's going to be amazing. Alright. You all have a great afternoon. And we'll see you back here for some war. Alright. We are back for the energy. We're going to do an update on the war. It did start this afternoon, but I think I'm going to make it its own series because it's just taking... It'd make these videos so much longer, and I just don't think that's a good idea currently. I'm gonna do them separate so you can watch that footage if you choose to. Otherwise, it's not included in this, so you won't have to worry anymore. Or you won't have to worry at all, rather. I won't have to worry anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want it to be... You know what I mean? They're already pretty long episodes. Is what I'm trying to say. If I could take my foot out of my mouth. It's been exciting, I will say that. The war is awesome. So much fun. We're working great together. We're communicating. And we're destroying. So it's quite swell. 4 shards. Alright. So we did finish round 200. 209, I believe. Maybe. Bam. Yep. Alright. See, I was going to grab that earlier, and I was just waiting for this part of the episode, essentially. Still rocking raids. I've been doing my blitz every couple hours, just because I'm here anyway for wars and such. I do want to give a touch-up on the war, because I said I would cover that footage in this video. And I'll just give you a quick breakdown here. So we are up 210 points. Their total power, from what I can see so far, is easily double ours. We have roughly 21 million total power as an alliance. They got one player that's almost 15 million, as well as a couple at 7 million and a 3 million, a couple 3 million, I believe. Needless to say, they're like double our power. But what we did is we chewed through this, and it showed us the reactor and cargo bay. They didn't have any security or engineering here, so I couldn't tell which way they wanted us to go or which way we should go, really. But we climbed down, and this was engineering. And we sidestepped rooms, because you can go in and check power levels, and I'll explain all that in the war level, but we chewed through, we finished engineering, and then we took out their armory so it weakened their attack teams. And now we're going after their med bay to weaken their defense teams. We are encountering a lot of shield security here. So we can clear this room next. Essentially, we got easy, and this guy's like 800k, or 1.2 million, and this guy's 800k. This guy is one of those bigger 3 million-ish. In the reactor, we got a 7 point some million, and then 2.7 million. So it was over 10 million in the reactor. So we're probably going to leave that for the very last room. And their 15 million guy or 14 million guys over here in the bridge, I'm assuming, is the bridge. So we kind of went the way they wanted us to, it looks like, but it ain't going to matter because we're going to chew right through to them. It's not going to stall us out enough. We have a lot of activity. Literally, the war's been going 4.5 hours. We had over 60 attacks right away. So that you get 4 energy per player, 60 attacks. That means at least 15 players did their 4 attacks. You know what I mean, essentially. And there's more attacks just consistently coming through as they could. It's quite wonderful. Now on defense, I want to show off our defense a little bit here. Chloe, lay down. They're at our bridge. They're gonna get our bridge easy. Well, not necessarily easy, but they got a 386 left. And lay down, Zoe. And Emma, I don't know what you'd call this, Brotherhood 2.0 with an Emma. So it's pretty strong, actually. Emma Frost is wonderful with Magneto and the Brotherhood. Emma Frost is wonderful everywhere she goes, essentially. And the Brotherhood's a great team on its own, straight up. But that's kind of the gist of it. They didn't clear this till just recently. They went down and they cleared our security, and they moved over to bridge, and then they started working up here with weaker teams attacking here and strong people attacking here. So they are going to clear this. I imagine they'll go after this, and they'll probably try to do some cleanup, but I don't think it'll be enough, because that'd be 2, 3, 400 points, puts them at 790. So we only need 190 more points to tie that. But it'll be interesting to see. They also only have 22 out of 24 members, but it looks like a lot of people didn't put any defense, so they have some newer members like us. Their activity doesn't seem to be as high, which ain't a bad thing, ain't unexpected at all. You know what I mean? So we're going to clear this, and then we get to see this next room here. I'm actually going to wait a minute. It's going amazing for our first war. Like, it couldn't go any better. I'm telling you, we had a few attacks that went, they clicked on the room where that was targeted, but they hit the wrong side, because there's 2 rooms, or there's 2 teams in each room. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just simply said, hey, you're hitting the wrong one. And they're like, oh, sorry. And it was fixed like that. So we're doing great. And there'll be times that there ain't always a marked target. So at that point, people will have to make those, those in the heat of the moment decisions on their own type of deal. Which is totally cool. That's how it's, that's how it's meant to be and such. All right. So their barracks I actually want to take out. Primary stats to all defending allies. So we got Devil Ball and Crush Nasty here. And what I do is, and you'll see this in the war footage, the war video I put out. You should go in here and you go to their defense and you look for those 2 people. Devil Ball is at 805k. Just want to confirm 85k. Because earlier it was glitching and I don't know why. Sean. Crush Nasty. So they're not very strong. I'm actually going to go after that room because that's essentially, we could take out these shield defaults, but I want to go here. It will weaken their defenses. We're going to have to take out their security to go after the bridge anyway. I'm not too concerned about it. Security, I will mark this as well. Because we're going to clear these 2 rooms, and then we're going to go after bridge. And then we'll do cleanup, essentially. It's how it's going to work. And if we can't get through their bridge, that's fine. We'll leave 200 points on the board, and we'll go clean up those other rooms and pick up the points where we can. It'll be huge, essentially. You don't have to beat the bridge or the reactor or none of that. You can choose the rooms you want to fight. You know what I mean? So pick a fight you're going to win type of deal. And that 14 million guy, I can only imagine what his defense is going to look like. He's probably going to have, potentially 10 teams at 1 million power. I mean, probably not, obviously, but it could happen. I'm thinking more like 10 teams at between 6 and 800k. Is my guess. Alright, so we're 3-starring people, or level 3 ISOing them. I just don't know. Killmonger's very important. Let's go that route. So see how I don't have these 3-starred? I don't ever have to play them either, because the 24s I don't recommend doing. You only get 5 attacks, 5 chances, and it makes it a lot harder to actually get the piece you want. So I just get through them, and I go back and 3-star the ones that I actually am going to farm when I need them. Otherwise, it's a waste of energy, essentially. I mean, you could do it, and it ain't going to hurt nothing, obviously, but it's like a perfectionist thing. And there's times that I get where I have to have it finalized, you know what I mean? So he's a base on the crit rate, or the crit chance, rather. Damage. He does have a drain on crit, bonus attack 1 or 2 times. Attack primary target on crit, bonus attack. So when he crits, he's going to need some crit somewhere, so I'm imagining we're going to run into crit. Attack primary target on crit, gain defense up, lose charged. So this team, or does he on crit attack all enemies for 50% damage? On crit, on crit, on crit. I don't see where it says it gives crit, though. Retribution. On defense up, attack the most injured enemy for 100% damage. So that's huge. So when Shuri gives him defense up, he's going to attack the most injured person, essentially. That's awesome. Gain 20% crit chance per charged. Gain counters on kill, heal. So 20% chance per charged, and every one of his moves look like it gives a charge. Gain 1 charged. So it'll be the crits. It'll be back and forth. So we're going to run him as a raider. He's going to be critting a lot. From the looks of it. Plus it'll give him innate, or it'll give him some more crit to help him actually crit more. Which builds the charges or gives bonus effects. You definitely want to run him as a raider. They don't give you much option there. Alright. Claim. And we got 29 minutes so we can donate. I will donate and do the shopping. I don't think the shopping has reset, has it? No, okay. So we'll do all that at the next energy refresh, the final one of the night, and we'll do a little touch up on war. And that should be good. I'm going to continue to raid and stuff. And playing and such. I'm just not going to be recording anything, because it's a lot of me just jumping around, bouncing around, looking at things, thinking, talking, you know. But I'm going to keep going on this. Alright. Finish up Cosmic. Bam. I'll have to wait for a little bit of energy to recuperate there, but that ain't bad at all. It's actually going really, really good. We got every node we want to farm. Yeah, let's do that. Equip all. Look at them shoulder pads, dude. That is sick. I like his costume. And the red fading, or the black fading to red. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna level him up some more. About a half where we're gonna go for the million. And I got to be able to shop still, so. Whew, I think that's a pretty good start. Looking at him, I want to look at his ISOs here for a minute. He's basic here. I thought he went as a raider, honestly. Ally. Web Warrior is an ally. Or if the target has defense down, clear 2 positive effects. So that's going to happen every time, definitely. I'm thinking Striker at this moment. Because he's going to have a Web Warrior ally, Spider-Man. Alright. So far I'm going to go Striker. Attack primary target, reduce speed bar by 35, apply slow, gain stealth. He applies a lot of negative effects, so Skirmisher's looking good as well. For this, okay, 100,000 extra focus. So I'm just thinking that's a massive amount, right? Applying Disrupted to everybody once it's T4. That's a must. Huge. And he doesn't need Scavenger or Skirmisher for it. On spawn, gain stealth on turn. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. During stealth, 25% dodge chance. On turn, always apply defense down to a random target. That's huge. Gain offense up instead if the target has... Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. So he's lots of damage, but he's putting out negative effects as well. And this is a single target, so... I think we'll be alright. Reduce speed bar by 35%. Apply slow for 2 turns. I don't know. Striker. Skirmisher's looking good. I'm thinking Striker. And then if the negative effects aren't landing, obviously I'd switch him to Skirmisher, but I don't know if we're going to have any problems. I think they might get focus from Ghost Spider. So I'm going to run Striker for now. Because I have my Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man, as Skirmisher. Because I want his defense downs to land. It is quite wonderful. Alright. So we're not going to get Jubilee, I don't think. I mean, we're not even going to be able to play a couple notes. I wanted to get to here for this 750. Give me 22.5 for a Mega Orb, but I don't even have Ghost. Which isn't a problem, you know. I mean, eventually we will. So if you're a spender, they put out an offer for $1.99. I don't know if it'll show me here. Right here, last chance discount. It's out for 2 days. I bought this one on my main account. 400 power cores and 350,000 gold for $2. That's basically a gold orb. And then the 400 cores for free. You know what I mean? That's an insane offer. I would definitely hit it. Whammy. I don't know what to do here. We'll get M'Baku to 4, and then I can bounce back to Red Guardian if I need to. Bishop. Man, we are so close. I just need one more attack to get Bishop. That's rough. Go here and get our orbs. I do want to check the mini uniques while we're here as well. Yeah. That way I can boom up Icarus the next gear tier. Miasma, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I can't afford it. Haha. But I am going to go boom up my Icarus here in a minute. Come on. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Misty Night, dude. Over and over. I mean, that's wonderful, but I want some White Tiger too. You know what I mean? Roster. That's right. Icarus. I still need more. 9 out of 10. Are you kidding me right now? No, I'm good there. What else did I need? Glyphs. Alright, so we'll be in ISO, so I'm going to go and from now on I'll hit this node. I'll show you here. That you can find it pretty easy, but this is where I'm going to get my glyphs stocked up for Mystics. I should have been farming it sooner. Bam. And it gives us a brawler piece. The shield, but it'll work. Armor level. Shield is the armor, I guess. And the new characters are going to be brawlers as well, so that's why we need so many of these. It's unreal. So I'll just farm this one all day tomorrow. All right, fam. I will see you in the morning for dailies and coffee. I'm gonna go see this node stuff. What's going on with raids? Apparently we can 100% it or something. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.